Hey, this is Coach JJ, and we're going to do a very quick joint warm up. I like to use this type of warm up for any workout that I'm doing. This is included in with, say, some of your dynamic stretches where you're just trying to move through the range of motion. But what we're trying to do is warm up what's called your synovial fluid. Your synovial fluid is the fluid in between your joints, okay? And it's an oil. So just like any other oil, if it sits out too long, it can start to gel up. So to help prevent injury, to help prevent that creaking and cracking and making sure that we're warmed up, we're going to start warming up pretty much everything, and we're just going to start from the top down. So I'm going to start just with neck rotations. Okay, you can go one way, go the other. Try not to go like fully all the way back. The way I like to do it is I'll put my chin in my chest, kind of go to my ear, go all the way looking up, not dropping back, looking up, coming all the way back around. Okay, just making like this big circle where I'm drawn with my eyes going on this way. And you go left and right. And you're just going to do about anywhere between like 5 to 10, just really trying to warm up and tilting left and right after turning left and right. All right. And going to our shoulders, just doing big arm circles. Again, I'm just going to go through this pretty quickly. Also, shoulder rolls, just coming in, getting that good range of motion from here. All right. Try to control this, pulling the scaps back, pulling them forward all the way up. Big rounded motion. Once you've done the arm circles and the shoulder rolls, then we're going to do elbows. Just going again about like 10 times each direction is pretty good. Wrists. And then fingers, I just like to bend back and forth. You shake them out. Okay, you can bend the wrists back and forth too instead of just doing the circles. Okay, turning your thoracic spine back and forth. So this is where we get all our rotation from. So making sure that we have good mobility and warmed up into our back, especially in martial arts when we start to really focus in on rotation to add power for our rounded strikes. Okay, moving on to our hips, starting off from here. Feet about shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit wider is fine. Toes, you want your toes forward. So if you look down, your toes are out, try to put them forward. If not, put them in just slightly. This is going to get a little extra stretch. If you can't go in slightly, that's okay. And what we're just to do is just make big circles. Biggest thing from here, it's not just like moving your hips like a hula dancer. You're actually trying to think like you're in a, I like to think I'm in a barrel, and I'm just trying to hit every part of that outside rim coming around. And then the other direction, same sort of idea from here. All right. Next, still working those hips. I'm going to go across and open like I'm making big rainbows with my knee. So my concentration on this is my knee, not my feet. That way my knee draws the rainbow coming all the way up and around. Bottom half, the feet stay relaxed. And then I'm going to go the other direction, going outside and in, drawing that rainbow. Okay, last couple ones is the knees, feet together, hands on the knees. This helps prevent the injury from here. A lot of people do this when they do this one. Don't do that. It's going to add a lot of pressure on the knees. We want to have a good stability on here. And all we do is just draw knee circles. Drawing circles with the knees. Going forward, bending, back. And again, it doesn't have to be a huge motion. If you can only do right here, that's fine. Okay, if you can only move it very small, just try to increase that motion as best as you can. Switching directions. All right, last thing is our ankles and our toes. So I like to do this just post up on my toe or my the ball of my foot and just draw an ankle draw a circle with your ankle. Just in one direction, go the other direction. You can flex the toes. You can push on top of your foot, that's fine. And then the other side. Oh, that's a good one there. All right, So once you've got all the joints warmed up, then you can start moving into more of your dynamic stretches, things like leg swings, right, coming back and forth, back and moving your arms a little bit more. Okay, jump rope is a good one. A jog is a good one. If you have a treadmill or a bike, try to do that for about 5 minutes or so, and that's a really good warm up for you. Again, your everything will be warmed up, your muscles will be warmed up, your joints are already primed, and you're ready to start. And that is our joint warm up.